There we go, that should be a little bit better. And there it goes. Yeah, it's only a little fuzzy, but I'm kind of okay with that because it's just a headset. Alright. We shall see how this goes from here on out. By the way, I'm the guy in red for whoever's watching. Down here we have Funky Pig. This guy went way too many barracks. I'm not 100% sure what was up with that. Well, I guess he could support production out of all of them. That's interesting. I always won Rack's Fast Expand against Terrans because most of the time I can survive, and then I get a huge probe lead as long as I remember to keep building probes. That's... Oh god, see, there's a jump. And at 8x, that's probably quite a while that I wasn't building probes. A bio-only attack never does that well against 3 tanks. Oh god, that was disgustingly bad for him. Now I think... Nope, his macro hasn't caught up with him. I'm not sure why he hasn't spent more money. I'm not sure why I haven't spent more money. Dear God. 1,300 mins. Am I getting upgrades? Okay. I could definitely afford 2-2. Oh, wait, no, I'm low on gas. Yeah. Still, I could be producing like 6 barracks. Note to self, build more barracks. It did help that I was pretty much doubling his food throughout this time. There goes 2-2. Medevacs, Marine. Why am I not producing Marines? I should have lots of Marines out here and SCVs. Marines, SCVs, and supply depots. Supply depots. This push, I had scanned down here at one point, didn't see a planetary. Actually, I just barely saw it. Alpha kill vision. Yeah, that's what I saw. I was quite glad that wasn't a planetary, so, I mean, it was just kind of a free kill on everything up there. Ooh, yeah, I missed that the first time. While I was playing this was a huge drop. Everyone. Oh. I thought that was all 6 medevacs. It was just 2 medevacs. Okay, that's not a terrible drop. I really have a lot of trouble with drops. I should get more turrets up. And this did quite a bit of damage before I pulled SCVs, and there you can see it goes. That stem, unfortunately, it killed that off before I could get off any scans. Luckily, I just rallied back in here, and he was scared enough that he ran away. I'm not 100%. Oh, yeah. It's because I was pushing his front with double the army. He had 3 factories with tech labs and wasn't getting siege tanks. I'm not sure why he was going Thors. Right here, you can see my macros not slipping terribly, but I'm still not producing SCVs. I'm way oversaturated there, and I could honestly build like 2 CCs right now, and I could get away with it. Those tanks probably should have engaged in the battle, although meat grinder versus not upgraded stuff is just fine. And here he GG's. Alright, now to the loss that I wanted to analyze, because that really doesn't do much for me. Here we go. Actually, one thing should go to my dashboard. Alright, now I can see the chat. Any constructive criticism is totally fine with me. Alright. I will warn you ahead of time that this was a loss, and I have yet to figure out why. This guy did have very good macro, and by the end, I mean, he was just attacking with the Protoss Death Ball, and I didn't have enough stuff to hold it off. Wow, that's really bad, not producing SCVs, or at least converting that. Oh well, neither is he. Units, and we're almost tied. The mule ties it all up. Of course, as everyone knows, the mules are the counter to Protoss thing. Now, this is interesting. I've been getting fast expanded by Protoss quite a bit recently, which is a big shift from where I usually fast expand. Alright, here I do the exact same thing the Terran I played last time did. I got 5 barracks, and there's no way on Earth I have enough money to support this. You can see I'm just flat broke right now. I think I could have gotten away with 3, maybe 2, and then I do that. I can't afford medevacs. I can't support all these barracks. So I probably should have waited until my economy was a bit more stable before I did that. That observer saw everything for forever. Yeah. I was scouting with my factory, and unfortunately stalkers are good. So I had to bring that home and repair it, unfortunately, and that actually cost me a lot of mining time. I probably pulled way too many SCVs. Can't afford upgrades. Once again, just got way too many barracks, so I mean that's probably something that hurt. And dang, that's a fast third. I mean, that's insane. And that supply lead is also just terrible on my part. At 12 minutes, I should have had a couple of drops. I mean, he's just flat out macroing me. And I'm going to look, let's see, production. Does he have a forge? Yes. Okay, he's at 1-1. Back home. I'm just finishing 1-1. This attack might have been kind of a clincher. I definitely had not expected Colossus yet. So losing all those units in this attack probably hurt me quite a bit. In terms of like the late game, I lost all that money. I had to reproduce units and couldn't build a command center because of that. I'm kind of trying a bomber TVP style, so that's why I have the 5 barracks and the medevac starport. But the bomber TVP style kind of hopes that your opponent isn't doing this and you kill them off with that one shove at the front that I did there, because you can just macro to do that. I did not have enough macro. You can see I haven't built SCVs in quite a while, which is definitely a problem. I'm also supply blocked at 102. I should really be building, with 5 barracks, you probably want about 3 supply depots at a time, which is partially why I'm supply blocked right now. this observer seeing everything. Usually I can catch observers, although I haven't played Protoss in a while, so I wasn't really looking for observers. Back at home, Protoss Death Ball is still growing, one Colossus at a time, many gateways. He did a very good job of getting gateways. This was really well defended. You'll see I come in for a drop, and I saw those Zealots, and I wasn't sure. I went ahead and decided to go for it. I was dropping at 2 locations. Note I am in silver. So, oh my god, my EP. He's got a way higher average EPM right now. Wow, that pylon actually supply blocked him. That's interesting. This drop does a little bit of damage. I think it's Control R. Yeah. I end up getting 12 workers altogether with this drop. His army is extremely out of position, but he cleans that up quite handily. And then he pulls home and also cleans up this drop here. So back at home, I'm continuing to macro, but I mean, you can just see the supply difference is really bad, and I'm once again supply blocked, building 2 of these at a time. Really glad that I'm getting my 3rd up, but it's just way too late. He takes his 4th promptly after this. I'll go ahead and speed that back up. So back at home, Protoss has Storm. This tech switch probably was like the nail in the coffin. In addition to losing, that I lost that drop. That was, yeah. Probably should have put that in a full health medevac. That would have helped quite a bit. You can see the observer catching everything. These storms right here killed my food, and I wish I could skip back slower than 2 minutes, but here we go. Here comes High Templar 1, Storm. I mean, I dropped probably 20 food with that, just that alone, and he does it again. And okay, that time I didn't drop as much food, but I lost all my Marines. So essentially the rest of the supply you see is definitely in all this macro. I think had I not been attacked at this point, now there's a chance I could have survived that. But I mean, I would have lost this base. I had no way to resupply that base, and he was on 4 bases. I think I did see this via scan. Yeah. So I kind of figured I was screwed at this point. Back at home, okay, I probably needed, after I took my 3rd, to get a few more barracks and another starport. That would have been quite helpful. I was getting 3-3, which is an advantage. And I think had I probably could have let this macro round pop, although I'm honestly not sure, because losing 16, 20, 25 SCVs plus some would just be terrible. Let's see. Can't do math. It's the summer. 8, 16, 24, 23 SCVs would be pretty bad. So, I'm not really sure. So I think getting the drops cleaned up was pretty bad. He did just flat out macro me. You can see in the EPM tab here, man, he was just beating me the entire game.